Muza, and I am an elder in the church of ZAOGA. It's now 24 years since I've been an elder. And in my life, I am an entrepreneur, also a counselor for marriages, a marriage coach. I do a lot of counseling. I've just been 1.5 years into the wood, but I'm still helping a lot of other ladies in their marriages. We want to thank God that being a disciple, we are talking of our leader, who is the apostle and servant of God, Ezekiel Alinawanguti. So God gave him a vision for a certain type of people, and it is his desire that we value the teachings that he's given us. So in this conference, we are not just picking up any other topics which are separated from the vision that God gave him. So when we are saying molding a true disciple, we are saying let's follow the teachings. Most of the time when somebody is hurt or faces some suffering, the mind is traumatized and they don't think well. They feel they've got low self-esteem, and some of them, they may fail to continue to maintain the things that they do in their daily life. So zvinokonzeresa kuti panotoda a need for something else different to help this person to move on with life. Because some people vanogona kutoita stagnant, kutonzi pakafa murume wake, she totally changed. She started kurwara, or paakarambwa nemurume, that's when she started going to the beer hall or something like that. So we really need to know what happens when somebody gets into these challenges and how we can help them to move out. One of the important things is coming to such conferences like this, where you are really meeting the group that is facing the things that you are going through, or some of them have gone through it and they've got a lot of wisdom. So because you can't go it alone, you need others. So that's one of the most important things. Be relevant to the status that you are now in. Maybe you were married and now you are divorced. You really need to meet with other ladies who are divorced so that you can pick up from there the wisdom to continue to move on. It also helps you to not to take things out of context. Unogona kukwidziridza chinhu kupfuura pachinofanira kuva just because you've met it for the first time. But if you see that it's common with others, it helps you kuti uchitore with the right measure. Almost every human being we face, it's inevitable for us to get offended on a daily basis. When you wake up in the morning, your own family, you can get some offenses there, where you are going in your workplace, at school, and all over in the community. So it is important that I understand how to deal with offenses. So because in my marriage, I used to face quite a lot of challenges with my own husband. So I needed to get deeper into understanding how, I used to get people telling me that, oh, you met this challenge, you just need to forgive. And then it is repeated over and over. Now you want to say, what does it mean to forgive? So I ended up, taking a lot of time to search deeper, to understand, because you cannot apply what you don't know. So I took this initiative to really get deeper into understanding what is forgiveness, and also to check if I have to forgive, why should I forgive? Let's say if I decide not to forgive, what is the difference? Also, after I understood why I have to forgive, I also went on to search how can I forgive. And also, even though I've known all those three things, I still faced some challenges. And then I also went further to ask myself, What is making the forgiveness difficult? When you are forgiving, you're not doing it for the other person. You are doing it for yourself. And that is very important. I can just use an example from one of the teachers about forgiveness who said unforgiveness is taking poison and thinking it's the other person who's going to die. So you find that it's you who become a prisoner of the situation, and it affects a lot of areas of their life. For instance, a lot of people go to doctors, not necessarily that there is a disease which is coming from outside. Most of the time, it is issues that have not been dealt with because of offenses and unforgiveness. Forgiveness, you need to make a choice, because it's not something that I wait for. You know, I think this time now, kind of this situation, then I think it's now time to forgive. Forgiveness is releasing yourself, and especially for a lot of us who are Christians, you can never be spiritual, because being a Christian, by faith. So you cannot express your faith in the proper manner if you are holding on to some hurts. So you find that having knowledge about forgiveness is important, so that you know how do I handle myself in this situation. Firstly, that is a choice that you need to make. You don't have to wait for emotions or anything. And then secondly, a lot of us, we think there's a class or so, but after learning and writing the book that I wrote, I would like to tell a single woman there, azvinabasa kuti wakaita hit and run, azvinabasa kuti wakarambwa, azvinabasa kuti wakafirwa and then wakanzi ndiwe wakaroya. You know, all those things that single women experience. I want to say, release, let go, because it's the best thing that you can do for yourself. In fact, forgiveness is a sign that you love yourself. You love yourself to an extent that when you understand the disadvantages of unforgiveness, migraine headaches, heart diseases, a lot of us today, there's a lot of arthritis, but most of it, if you want to trace, is unforgiveness. Even some levels of cancer, apanama tablets ariko anobvisa cancer, mamacho, even depression, is because you are not aware of the simple things, daily living. Just let it go.